Well, hi there fellow Namekians and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for instant transmissioning to my video today. This will be a Halloween video. I'm finally going to do my yearly pumpkin painting. I say yearly even though I've only done this one other time, which was last year when I started my YouTube, but I mean, probably become a yearly thing. I mean, I already paint pumpkins every year. I will, if I can find a picture, post a picture of what my pumpkin was last year on one of the sides of me or both sides. Who knows? Anyway, let's get into painting the pumpkin today. So just like last year, I asked you guys to submit me questions on Twitter and Instagram. You know, just some questions that you want to know about me or ask me, and I will answer those questions as we paint this beautiful pumpkin. I am really excited for what I'm going to paint this year. I got all of my paint colors right here. So this year, what I am painting is Among Us. If you guys have played Among Us, that is one of the biggest games this year of 2020, it seems. And it's a really fun game to play with your friends. And it's fun to be just us of all of your friends. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is on my big pumpkin, I'm going to paint my character. And then on my little pumpkin, I'm going to paint my little character's hamsters. They will be placed very nicely next to each other outside, and I think it's going to be cute. I know I have been playing so much of Among Us this year. So, let's get into it. Now, I will say right now, I am no artist per se, so there's no promises this is going to actually look that cute. So, I mean, I hope it does, but like I said, no promises. I think this side's going to be good. It's going to be perfect. I hope. Gonna get paint all over me. Maybe I should have thought this through. I mean, I am wearing leggings, so I mean, if it's all over my hands, that's I already know that's gonna happen. That's pretty an obvious one. Alright, sleeves. Let's roll these babies up. Now, I have technically read all of these questions. I tried not to put a lot of thought into them. I just wrote them down and tried not to think about them anymore. So I can try and answer them fastly, because I feel like that's the best for my mind, is all I'm saying. Alright, so question number 1 is, what is your favorite article of clothing you own? And that's actually going to be an easy one. I've not worn this as much in the summer, so I can't wait now that the weather is getting cooler. My favorite article of clothing, I will post a picture of me wearing it somewhere up here, is a pastel rainbow cardigan from Lazy Oaf. That thing is so comfy and beautiful, and I'm not going to lie, I spent quite a bit of money on it, but that's okay because I feel like I definitely get my money's worth out of it. It's a good piece of clothing. Next question is, what is one of your favorite con memories? I feel like I have so many amazing con memories. It's really hard to pick just one. I guess just all of the memories I've created with my friends, honestly. And like, that's just a lame answer, I know, but I miss cons so much right now. Like, so much right now. Because I've not been able to go to a single one this year. I think my best memory would just be having fun playing games with my friends in the con room, which also sounds kind of lame because it's not the actual con. But I don't know, I feel like getting drunk with my friends and playing fun games is definitely one of the best parts of it. That's all I'm saying. Shouldn't have started off with such a thick brush, but you know, I've already started, so we're just gonna have to keep it going. Doing an Among Us cosplay with my group of fun cosplay friends. I was able to buy the helmet from Spirit Halloween before it sold out, but technically speaking, they still haven't shipped it even though it's been 3 weeks. So I'm getting a little worried, and my friend that also bought it said they haven't shipped hers, which means they might be out, which is kind of sad, but you know, it's fine. Alright, next question is, have you ever been inspired by anime? If so, which one? I feel like I have been inspired by bunches of anime just because I do cosplay a lot, and I cosplay a lot of anime. And to name a few, let's go with Pokemon and Yokai Watch for a good one, just because I paint those on my pumpkins a lot every year. And then of course, definitely like Inuyasha and Naruto have been a big part of my inspirations for a lot of things growing up. Some of my favorite ones to cosplay are those two. I love cosplaying the good old school anime. Next question. If you found you were stuck in Sword Art Online, what would you do? So, I've had this conversation just the other day with my fiance. Surprisingly, if I was stuck in Sword Art Online, I mean, I would probably already assume I was going to die in real life anyway. Maybe. I don't know. Because, you know, my body's not getting the nutrition it's supposed to. Whatever. Honestly, I would probably just enjoy my life in the game. I probably would not be the ones that are trying to defeat the boss to get out of there, because that terrifies me, and I think I would just rather die from not eating outside or whatever than die in-game from battling. I'd probably just live my life in the city or wherever outside of the city and just enjoy myself until I was dead, to be honest. Or until I got out thanks to Kirito and Asuna. FYI, I'm really not a big fan of Sword Art, but I have seen it, like the first season, so. Favorite Pokemon starter ever? I can answer that very quickly, and that is Trico from Ruby and Sapphire, the 3rd generation Hoenn. I don't know why specifically, but I like a bunch of starters, but specifically I love Trico. I don't know why, but I love him. I love all of his evolutions. 3rd gen is just my favorite though, so I might just have a soft spot in general. And I played the whole game through with Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic, and I love Trico the most. And I guess that's that. Where do you get inspiration for your outfits? You're so cute. Thank you to the person that told me I was super cute. But a lot of outfit inspirations do come from like some cutesy animes, and I will definitely say a lot of it will also come from just Instagram, like seeing a lot of Instagram posts. That's why I have a separate Instagram just for kawaii fashion, because I do love dressing up. So just anything cute is where I get inspiration from. I guess, I'm sorry, that's a horrible answer. A place you really want to visit. Well, last year, at this exact time, I went to Japan. So I'm not going to specifically say Japan for this one, but another place I really like to visit is New Zealand. I really want to visit New Zealand. And Korea. Would love to visit Korea. Who and what is your biggest style inspiration? So the biggest inspirations I have for style probably come from Alexa Paletti on YouTube, Alex from Pretty Pastel Please, and Kelly Eden, because they all have beautiful and cute fashion. They're all super cute and fashionable. And I guess that's all I gotta say about that. Favorite and least favorite game series? So this is one of the few questions I did actually kind of think about, because I don't think I have a least favorite game series. I don't have a game series that I absolutely hate when I think about it. There's a lot I haven't played, so I'll say I don't like them just because I haven't played them, but that's not really fair. But my favorite's Animal Crossing. 100% Animal Crossing is my favorite game series. And have you ever been compared to someone famous? Yes, actually, if you count Kelly Eden as famous, I have friends that when I put certain looks together, they call me Kelly Eden. Especially because I do have a pink wig I wear a lot. What is your next cosplay planned? Well, funny you ask. My next cosplay planned is actually Among Us, like I mentioned earlier. And funnily enough, Teletubbies with some friends. If you could live in any anime, which would it be? I would love to live in Dragon Ball Z if I was a Z fighter. But in reality, we're just going to say Pokemon, because who doesn't want to be a Pokemon trainer? What would be your Pokemon sidekick? Well, my sidekick would definitely be Galarian Ponyta. I fell in love with Galarian Ponyta in the new Pokemon game so much, and that Pokemon is definitely my favorite Pokemon now. And I would love it because, I mean, she's just so cute. Get to ride together, all that fun stuff. I need some scissors. A fun fact about each of your puppies. So I can talk about my dogs forever and ever. Okay, so fun fact for Hero is, I'm going to say he's a snuggler. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, a lot of dogs are snugglers. And that's very true. And a lot of dogs probably like to do that too. But he likes to be little spoon. Like, I'm talking about when we get in bed, as soon as I get under those covers, he runs over to me and throws himself, like, in my chest and my arms, because that is where he sleeps. And he's also, like, 40 pounds. But you know what? It's comfy and cute. And I guess some other fun facts is whenever he's sad, I always know when he's sad, because he comes straight to this office for some reason and lays in here by himself. And I want to say that's cute because it's, like, specifically my office. But I hate it because also, like, I don't like when he's by himself. Shire? Fun fact about Shire. Let's see here. Whenever it's time to eat, he will put his head, like, on my butt and shove me towards the food or shove me where he wants to go. And he doesn't ever do that to Grayson or anything, but he will put his head on my butt and shove me wherever he wants me to walk, which I think is kind of funny. And we still only have him for 2 months, so we're still kind of learning things about him still, so it's still a work in progress too. What games are you playing these days? Well, I still play Animal Crossing just about every day. I check on my town, my stores, all that stuff every day. I play Among Us a lot, aka the pumpkin. And another game I've been playing a ton is Phasmophobia, which I know the whole world has also been playing that game lately, and I've been enjoying it. Like, I love horror movies. Like, when I watch movies, the only thing I really watch is horror movies or Ghibli movies or whatever. But I just really like this game. And I don't play a whole lot of horror games, if we're being completely honest. The first day I played it too, I was so terrified to do anything. But then I watched like Markiplier and stuff play it, and like, I don't know, I guess watching them play it also helped me with how I should do things. And now I go into it with this feeling, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna take a great badass picture of this ghost, even if it kills me. Which is, you know, whatever. Alright, my favorite cereal. I love any kind of Captain Crunch. And the yogurt, Special K yogurt cereal, that's really good too. I don't eat a whole lot of cereal, surprisingly, either, but if I do, those two are some of my favorites. Blending in a lot of black. This is gonna look so messy. And the last question I got are, what are your long-term goals? And that's another question I had to think about, because I have been stuck in a rut for what feels like a very long time. So right now my long-term goals are kind of to help my fiance with his long-term goals, because I'm still trying to like discover what I want to do and like who I am, which I'm 25, so you'd think I'd at least have some kind of idea. I know I don't want to live where I live for the rest of my life. I like where I live, but I don't want to stay here because I've literally been here my whole life. So we have talked about whenever he ends up graduating college, getting the degree that he wants, possibly moving to like California, the Sacramento area. Or I would really like to just not live in this country. Like, I kind of want to go and live in other countries. And honestly, like, I need to focus a lot more on YouTube, because when I think about it, a big long-term goal of mine would be to just like maybe do YouTube. I know not everyone can do it, and that's just how it is. And like, that's fine if it doesn't happen, but I'm still going to try and focus on that and get videos out and like do what I love. And I mean, you never know what can happen, right? So that is all of the questions I got. So what we're going to do now is do a very big speed thing on this pumpkin. I'm going to move this camera over here. You're going to be focused on it. We're just going to do a very quick painting, I guess, because I still have a long way to go. So from a distance, this doesn't look too bad, but up close, especially here, that looks so horrible. But you know, no one's gonna be looking at it up close but me, so who cares? Let's make the hamster. Alrighty friends, technically my pumpkin is done. So we got me, who is the pink imposter with an egg on the head, and the little hamster. I feel like I could have covered this more. I did put crewmate imposter on both sides. I didn't have a red, so it just really doesn't look that great. So we're not going to look at that. But that's my pumpkins. Aren't they adorable? They're very wonky, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really hope you enjoyed the painting of the pumpkins, and I hope I was able to answer all of your questions. Even if I didn't do it fast or well, I at least somewhat answered them. Anyway, thank you so much for painting this Among Us pumpkin with me today. Tell me down in the comments if you play Among Us. What color do you play as? Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video.